look at your paper, please? Under the Powers of 10 video, do you see the link? Were you able to identify any patterns in the structure of the matter that we saw? Either moving from here out into space or in to the man's hand at different hours of 10. Please talk to each other.
We had a lot of space in between one object and the other, and then the outer space, you had the planets, and then, you know, the space in between the orbits.
Yeah,
and then you had that smaller bit, and there's like, almost like a gap there.
I've had that thought before, that it's so amazing, you know, at the microscopic level, and then the super, I don't know what you call it, you know, the magnitude of space. It's just some sort of design pattern. And that's, again, in this, where moving in outer space, that's a sharing speed.
I thought when you were just that, all of a
Rate of movement. On this smaller scale.
Oh, I know which one you like, and then it does the sun and the stars, yeah.
This is a sliding scale. And it goes like it's but it's a slide and then it goes all the way through.
Do your kids play on your I keep debating on whether to get my daughter.
So Mary Lou, what were some patterns that your group discussed?
One of the patterns was just, well, for me, I like numbers, but I didn't go into that one as much. But one of the things was that when you're zooming out, you notice that there's a whole bunch of stuff that you notice, like people, the planets, and all these stars, and the galaxy. When you zoom out, you get this enormous amount of space. But the same is also the reverse when you go in. Because when you go inwards, there's also that space that's kind of like when you zoomed out, but of course it's all limited, but it's smaller. So it's just the connection of like how there's space when you're zoomed out into the overall picture, and there's space when you're zoomed super in into a little area.
Rochelle, did you have anything else? Patricia, do you have anything else to add?
No, because that wasn't exactly what we discussed.
Does anyone have anything else to add, anything that they observed, pattern-wise? Yes,
Just a connection to yesterday with the shell. We saw the same pattern on the shell that we identified with the planets. So we had the same discussion that you had, but to see that now 2 days in a row.
yes,
I think it would have been kind of cool if they started from the inside of the cell and then went out, so that you could see it's compacted, and then there's space, and then there's compacted stuff, and then more space, and then compacted stuff. And I think you see that pattern all the way through when you go all the way out to the past the solar system. Because you see the solar system and it's all packed with stuff, but as you zoom out, then it's just a bunch of space. And kind of what you were saying.
We could edit that video.
so next to the question, will you go ahead and write your ideas?
Where?
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, identify the patterns things observed after watching the video under the powers of 10 video next to the link in that space.
Oh.
Well, now you're ready to move on when your pencil is on your computer. Pen, pencil.
Oh, I just wanted to add, activate knowledge from yesterday.
Just a second.
Oh, no, I'm just saying, from yesterday, when we did the arrow thing, you said matter still exists even when you couldn't see it. I remember that from yesterday, even though I couldn't see stuff, it was zooming out, I still knew it existed. The man was still on the ground asleep. Based on what you said yesterday.
I'm glad you made that connection. So, did you hear what Brandon said? Will you repeat that, Brandon?
No, I'm just saying, based on what you, gave us yesterday, you, when we had to, like the, syringe, like the area, I knew it was in there, even though I couldn't see it. So that made me think of the day from yesterday, well, the man is still asleep in the park. Even though I couldn't see him anymore, he still was present at that time, so he still existed.
Makes you think about the first time somebody looked through a microscope and saw microorganisms.
Do you know who that was?
No.
Does anybody know who that was? Say that.
Yes, Lowenhoek. I said
Lewin.
pronunciation.
Lewin.
escape- The pronunciation escapes me, but yes.
I completely freaked out. He must have been.
Oh,
The first
yeah.
time he showed people, this is.
Well, they didn't believe it. And he said, I can prove it. I can show you. He did say I can prove it.
Evidence.
I wanna look at this word. Right.
Can somebody say this word for me? Raise your hand. What is this word? Yes, ma'am.
Nanotechnology,
Do you know what nanotechnology is?
technology that's very, very small.
Very, very tiny.
The technology small?
Well, it's this,
Is the technology small, Pamela?
No.
Is that what this means?
so what do you think?
It means it's a piece of technology that can see very small things.
Can see very small things?
Or, what do you call it?
Observe.
Go someplace very, very small?
So what part of this word nanotechnology means small?
Obviously, nano.
Nano means small. Very
I
small.
know, I'm saying, technology means something. If I didn't know what nano
Has
means.
anybody heard about nanotechnology? Because it's becoming very, very, prevalent in our society today. I remember in the 90s, I got an invitation from Gary to go to a nanotechnology conference. I wasn't able to attend
now I'm thinking, maybe I should have gone, but I didn't go, but it's very interesting. I'm going to introduce you to what nanotechnology is through a short video. And then we're going to look at another video that discusses how nanotechnology is impacting our lives.
We actually have a whole building for that, research in, what's called our STAR Research Area, which is off of this main campus over on 35.
It's becoming a very, very prominent discipline
It is.
at universities across the nation. Many universities are making discoveries that are just, well, they're changing lives. They're changing the way we do things. Just, yes,
Sorry.
that's
I'll
okay,
wait.
no,
I'll wait.
it's all right, please.
I teach origami, and one of the videos that I show them is a new, it's a origami robot that you swallow and it goes into your stomach and then it opens up and it grabs the battery that you swallow, those small watch batteries for little kids. And they swallow it and it opens up and it goes around the battery and then they, of course, defecate it out or whatever. But yeah, it's folded up using origami.
So, these things blow my mind. Seriously, I think about the discipline and the time it takes to think about those things, and then yet, not just think about them and envision them, but then build them and make them so that they can be useful, because kids swallow batteries. The smaller, the easier it is to go straight down the hatch. I said this in the lesson yesterday, as our tools get better and better, there are benefits. We benefit from technology.
How many of you guys know how to take videos from YouTube and actually download them and embed them into your PowerPoints?
Could we talk, teacher talk later?
Well, I'm just watching her, trying to load it.